Hello students. Now let us quickly start. We have already done addition of integers with the small number. Let us do few more examples. Now these are the questions which I have written and I will be discussing them. Now the first question, question number 1, minus 365 plus minus 87. Now the first thing I want you to know is, suppose I write this question in this form, there is one more way of asking the same question which we have to understand. That means आप भी अगर चाहो तो चाहे ऐसे लिखो चाहे इसको इस तरीके से लिखो, both are same. इसका मतलब we have to add these two integers, we have to add these two integers, और इसका भी मतलब वही है. That means इसका मतलब क्या है? If we do with the story method, we know we have a loss of 365 rupees and again a loss of 87 rupees. So a total loss of 365 plus 87, which becomes 452. A loss of 452, or because it is a loss, it means the answer is 452. Alright. Now again, if instead of this question, if you look into this question, both of them will be understood in the same way. See, when you see a number, you just find out what is the sign just before that number. And here we find the sign before the number is loss, negative. It means loss of this, right? Then again, if you see 87, again we have to check the sign which is just before the number, and we find again it is a negative sign, which means again it is a loss. Alright, so here also we find it is a loss of 87 rupees, और इसको हमें दोनों losses हैं, so overall it will be a loss. Alright, overall the answer is going to be this. Now this is just the explanatory part of that. Now suppose we want to write in our notebook, obviously we won't be writing these part. If you must have seen the classwork part which I gave, there also I have given you explanation, but I said that you won't be writing this explanation. Alright. Now, how are we going to write the answer? Suppose we are given this question. So, I already told you this is equal to minus 365 minus 87. The same question can be asked in this way also. आप चाहो तो इस question को आप इस तरीके से भी लिख सकते हो, whichever is comfortable. Now here we know this is the loss and this is the loss, so answer is 452. And how did we get that answer? We will just make a column. Where we will show that what did we do. 365 plus 87, which becomes 452. So we know because both of them are losses, so we have to find out the total loss. So this is a loss. This is just again an explanation जो कि आपको नहीं लिखना है. So this is again a loss. This is a loss, negative. This is again a negative loss. So this. Now see, if you link it with the number line, when you write down this number line, suppose this is 0, since it is 365 का मतलब you will be moving in the negative direction, and again you will be moving in the negative direction, 87 suppose, and this is 365, तो answer overall आपको negative ही मिलेगा. So that way also you can link. If you cannot understand this loss and profit method, we have a line number which we have already studied. We know negative 0 से हम लोग start करते हैं. Since it is a negative side, 365 negative part आप गए, you 0, 365 से negative side, and again in this direction, and again 87 negative part. So you are going to get a negative answer, that is for the sure. So how much negative? दोनों को मिला के जो negative आ रहा है, that answer you will get. So we have two ways of understanding the thing. So this is simple if you understand this. Otherwise we have done practice of line number, that will also indicate you that how are you going to get the answer. Whether these two numbers are to be added or subtracted, ये इसी से आपको पता चल जाएगा. But simple method, अगर आप loss and profit को समझ पा रहे हो, then it is simple that it will be easy for you to decide. Now question number 2, 178 plus 69. Alright. So here we know what we have to do, ये हमें decide करना है. अगर हमारे पास number line होगी तो we have 0, 178 आप इस तरफ गए और उसके बाद में 69 इस डायरेक्शन में गए और 69 ऑब्वियसली 179 से छोटा होगा. सो आंसर इज व्हाट? आंसर इज पॉजिटिव, राइट? और आंसर कितना होगा? 0 से यहां तक होगा. एंड हाउ डिड यू गेट? दैट इज बाय दिस minus this, right? So this is understanding by number line. Now here we know that 178 एक number है और दूसरा 69 दूसरा number है. We know this is a profit and we know this is a loss. So overall हमारा profit कम हो गया because there is a loss, and the answer is 109 which is again a profit. Profit इतना था, लेकिन क्योंकि उसको अगले दिन loss हो गया, so your profit is reduced and it is reduced to 109. Profit कम हो गया. कितना कम हो गया? 69 कम हो गया. So the answer is, here we have to just show the working what you have done, added or subtracted the two numbers. यहाँ पे भी आपने दिखा दिया, you have subtracted the two number and you got 109. This is your answer. Now come to question number 3, minus 493 and plus 289. Now the explanation, what you have to do, that we have to decide. 493 is your loss and 289 is your profit. अब आप देखो, ये आपको लॉस हुआ है. अगले दिन आपने अगर इतना प्रॉफिट अर्न कर लिया है तो आपका लॉस थोड़ा रेड्यूस हो रहा है. सो हाउ मच इट इज रेड्यूस्ड? इट इज रेड्यूस्ड टू 204 rupees. And what is this? This is still the loss. Alright? इतना नुकसान हुआ था, इतना अगले दिन आपने फायदा कमा लिया. That means आपका नुकसान जो है, that loss became little less to 204. So since it is a loss of, and what did we do? We have subtracted the two number. आप बिल्कुल सिर्फ दो numbers को देख लो, इनके साइंस को इग्नोर कर दो और जस्ट चेक करो कि वो उन दोनों numbers का हमें क्या करना है. या तो हमें माइनस, इन दो केस में वी हैव सब्ट्रैक्टेड, इस केस में हम लोगों ने ऐड किया है, तो कौन से केस में माइनस करना है, कौन से केस में ऐड करना है, दैट यू हैव टू डिसाइड. यू हैव टू राइट डाउन द आंसर 204 एंड सिंस इट इज द लॉस, answer is minus. All right, so we have done these three sums. Now let us do the remaining sums also. Now our next question, question number 4, you have to add minus 137 and minus 354. ये सम्स ऑलरेडी हम लोग कर चुके हैं, पर मैंने इस बार क्या किया, आई हैव नॉट गिवन द मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट. ये कैसा था? इट वॉज अ मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट, इट वॉज अ मैथ स्टेटमेंट. दिस इज अ मैथ स्टेटमेंट, बट दिस इज अ स्टेटमेंट. ऑलराइट, इंग्लिश स्टेटमेंट. अब वो आपसे कह रहे हैं कि आप ऐड करो, किन चीजों को ऐड करना है. एक इसको ऐड करना है, दूसरा इसको ऐड करना है. सो पहले तो हम लोग अपना इंग्लिश स्टेटमेंट को मैथ स्टेटमेंट में कन्वर्ट करें. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? वी हैव टू ऐड. वी हैव वेरी क्लियरली रिटन, वी वांट टू ऐड. What is to be added? 137 and minus 354. This is to be added, right? नाउ वी ऑल नो, अगर आप चाहो तो इसको 137 माइनस 354 भी लिख सकते हो, दैट मैं ऑलरेडी मेंशन कर चुकी हूँ, चाहे ये लिखो चाहे ये लिखो दोनों एक ही बात है, ठीक है। आगे प्लस साइन है तो आप इसको इग्नोर करके यू सेम वही लिख, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो। नाउ वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड 137 354 बड़ा वाला नंबर में पहले लिख रही हूँ, एंड वी नो इट इज अ लॉस, ऑलराइट। 137 we know it is a profit, and you can understand loss is more than the profit, so obviously overall आपका loss होगा। और आपको इन दो numbers के साथ क्या करना है, you have to subtract the two number, the answer is 217, so this is minus 217, this is your answer, right? Now come to the next question, that is question number 5. Again, this is again written in the form of English, which we have to convert it into a mathematical statement. Question number 5, you have to add minus 389 and minus 1032. So we want to add. What is to be done? Maths में change करना है हमें, mathematical statement में we have to add. What we have to add? 389 minus 389. आप चाहो तो इसको ब्रैकेट के अंदर डाल दो, और यहाँ पे चाहना नहीं है, we have to write down this, we have to enclose it within the bracket. Why? Because minus 389 प्लस और फिर आप minus 1032 लिखोगे, ये वाला symbol is controversial, right? इसका कोई दिस इज अ मीनिंगलेस स्टेटमेंट, हमें ये मालूम है दिस इज अ नंबर, सो वी हैव टू एनक्लोज इट विद इन द ब्रैकेट, सो हियर वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल। नाउ वी नो, अगर आप चाहो तो इसी स्टेटमेंट को आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, ये आपका ऑप्शनल है, राइट? लेकिन हमें कैसे समझना है दोनों स्टेटमेंट में, इससे भी समझेंगे। देन ऑल्सो 389 इज अ लॉस, 1032 is also a loss, so what do we have to do? Overall आपका loss हुआ, and the total is coming out to be 1421, so answer is minus 1421 because it was a loss. So this is our question number 5. Now next question number 6. Add minus 51, comma, minus 203, comma, 36 and minus 28. Now what we have to do? We have to add minus 51 को किससे ऐड करना है? minus 203, फिर 36 can be written without the bracket, and the last one is minus 28. अब इन numbers को हमें add करना है। See, your English statement is converted into a mathematical statement where we have used the math symbol to write the same question, right? Now we have to add. Now what we will do? We will use commutative law. So minus 51 plus minus 203 plus minus 28 plus 36. अब इसी स्टेटमेंट को आप चाहो तो ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, ये हमें सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है जो कि समझना है, राइट? मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट, क्योंकि कभी क्वेश्चन इस तरीके से दिया जाएगा, कभी क्वेश्चन इस तरीके से, बोथ ऑफ देम हैव द सेम understanding, all right, same meaning. Now you can see, चाहे आप इसको ले लो, लॉस कितना है? 51 रुपीज का लॉस पहली दिन, दूसरे दिन 203 का लॉस, तीसरे दिन 28 का लॉस, या 4 दिनों में 3 दिन लॉसेस हो रहे हैं, so all these are losses, so obviously the total loss will be how much? It will be 282 is the total loss. So minus 282 is the total loss plus 36. Now we have come to this kind of question. अब यहाँ पर 282 is the loss and 36 is the profit. So overall we know it is going to be a loss. So how much loss it is? It is 246. Reduce होने के बाद 36 आपने reduce किया, you got little less loss, which is minus 246. This is your answer, right? So this was question number 6. Let us do the last question, question number 7. Question number 7 is simplify. एक ही बात है, simplify. अभी तक -145, अभी तक आप लोग ये जो इंग्लिश स्टेटमेंट को मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट में कन्वर्ट कर रहे थे, दैट ओनली ये आपका डायरेक्ट मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट है, +2, राइट? सो दिस इज डायरेक्ट, मतलब ये वाला स्टेप हम लोग इस स्टेप इंग्लिश स्टेटमेंट को मैथमेटिकल स्टेटमेंट में कन्वर्ट करने का मतलब वी आर कन्वर्टिंग दैट स्टेटमेंट इनटू this simplify, right? Now here we already know we have to collect all the negative signs together. 265 plus minus 41, ये 3 negatives हैं और 2 positives हैं, right? So we, if you want, we can even write again and again. I am telling you, you become comfortable by understanding the two different ways of writing the same thing. Now, इसको आप ignore कर सकते हो. Now we know these are all losses. So let us find out what is the total loss. 265 and 41, they are all losses. So overall, it's going to be a loss, and the total is 451. So minus loss है, इसका मतलब -451 plus 72 plus profit कितना हुआ? One day it was 72, some other day it was 2 out of 5 days, so it became 81. Now we know this is loss and this is profit, तो हमारा loss जो है वो थोड़ा reduce हो गया है. This is a loss obviously, and the loss is reduced to 370. अभी तक इतना loss था लेकिन थोड़ा सा कमा लिया. So what happened? That loss is reduced to 370. So answer is 370. So that's all. Now this is all about addition of integer. Now you only need practice. You have understood how do we add it. Now only work is yours, where you have to do lot of practice. Thank you.